All right, everyone get ready, because today we're going deep on this awesome list of autism parenting hacks.
Yeah.
We're talking strategies to make life easier,
Yeah.
like way easier, uh, better self-regulation, more independence for our kids.
Absolutely.
Think of it like this, like we're giving you the superpowered toolkit
Perfect analogy.
designed for the unique needs of children on the spectrum.
Yeah, and it's important to remember we're talking about a toolkit,
Right.
not a prescription.
Oh, I like that.
Every child is different, right?
Yeah,
So these hacks are meant to be adapted and tweaked
totally.
and personalized.
No cookie cutter solutions.
Exactly.
Okay, so let's imagine we've got this kid.
Okay.
We'll call him Alex. He's bright, he's curious,
I like him already.
loves dinosaurs.
Of course.
But sometimes the world feels like a bit too much for him, you know?
Yeah,
Especially when it comes to sensory stuff.
For sure.
What kind of hacks could help Alex start his day off, right?
Well, we know sensitivities are really common in autism.
Right.
And these hacks are all about creating a sensory-friendly environment for Alex
Okay.
to help him feel more regulated.
Cool.
Like, take noise-canceling headphones, for example.
Yeah, those are great.
They're not just for peace and quiet.
Right.
They can actually help Alex focus better because they reduce that auditory overload.
I see.
You see, for some individuals with autism, sounds can be processed way more intensely,
Oh, wow.
which can lead to feeling totally overwhelmed.
Yeah.
So these headphones can be a total game changer,
Yeah.
especially in busy places like, classrooms or stores.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
So it's not just about like blocking out annoying sounds.
Right.
It's about actually supporting how Alex's brain processes all that sensory input.
Exactly.
That's really interesting. Okay, what about those weighted blankets?
Oh, yeah.
Everyone's talking about those. Are those just like a fad, or is there something more to them?
Definitely not a fad. There's actually some good science behind it.
Okay.
Weighted blankets provide what's called deep pressure stimulation. It's kind of like a gentle hug
Oh.
that helps calm the nervous system.
Oh, wow.
So for Alex, this could mean less anxiety in the morning,
Interesting.
a smoother transition to getting dressed, and even better sleep the night before.
So we're talking about setting Alex up for success from the moment he wakes up.
Exactly.
That's huge. But gotta be honest, sometimes that clothing battle is real.
I hear you.
Are there any hacks for that?
Absolutely. Hack number 2 reminds us that even something as simple as clothing
Really?
can make a big difference with sensory sensitivities.
Hmm.
Choosing soft, tagless clothing,
Makes sense.
seamless socks,
Yeah.
can make Alex so much more comfortable throughout the day
Right.
and prevent those little irritations that could build up to a meltdown.
Okay, so we're talking about proactive planning,
Yes,
thoughtful tweaks to the environment,
exactly.
can have this ripple effect on Alex's well-being.
Exactly.
I like it. What about when he needs to just let loose and stim?
Yes, stimming is important.
Right.
Those repetitive movements or sounds,
Mm-hmm.
that's often how individuals with autism self-regulate.
Right.
So instead of trying to stop it,
Yeah.
hack number 13 encourages us to create stimming-friendly spaces.
Oh, I like that.
Think about a cozy corner with soft blankets,
Okay.
fidget toys,
Uh-huh.
maybe some dim lighting where Alex can just stim freely
Yeah.
without any judgment.
So we're talking about a space that honors Alex's needs.
Exactly.
Makes him feel safe and accepted for who he is.
Absolutely.
Powerful stuff. What about when you're out and about?
Ah, yes.
Are there any hacks for that?
A portable sensory kit can be a lifesaver.
Oh, yeah.
Pack some of Alex's favorite fidget toys, noise-canceling headphones, maybe a stress ball, even a little container with a calming scent,
Oh, nice.
like lavender.
Makes sense.
It's all about giving him the tools to manage those unexpected sensory challenges.
Yeah, that's great. All right, so we've got Alex feeling calm and regulated at home,
Okay.
on the go. What about communication? Are there any hacks to help him express himself?
You bet visual supports are so important for communication for a lot of individuals with autism.
Yeah.
Think about a visual schedule for Alex,
Okay.
pictures or icons
Huh?
representing each activity of his day,
Yeah,
clearly laid out from morning to night.
I see.
This can help him understand what to expect,
Right.
reduce anxiety about transitions,
Makes sense.
and even give him a sense of control over his day.
That's really cool. I can see how that would be helpful.
Yeah.
Especially with those tricky transitions like leaving the house in the morning,
For sure.
getting ready for bed.
Yeah.
But what if Alex has trouble with a specific situation?
Oh, yeah.
Like going to the dentist?
That's where social stories come in.
Okay.
Hack number 6 suggests creating a short, personalized story
Okay.
with pictures and simple text explaining each step.
Got it.
So for going to the dentist, reading this story with Alex beforehand
Right.
can help him visualize the experience,
Yeah.
reduce anxiety about the unknown, and even give him some language to use during the appointment.
That's brilliant. It's like giving him a roadmap for those tricky social situations.
Exactly.
So cool. And, communication isn't always about words.
Right.
Some children with autism are nonverbal or have limited verbal skills.
Right.
So what then?
Picture exchange communication.
I've heard of that.
PEC's hack number 24
Okay.
can be incredibly empowering.
How so?
Alex could use pictures or symbols to communicate his needs and wants.
That makes sense.
Whether it's asking for a snack or a break from a noisy environment.
So it's about meeting Alex where he is.
Yes.
Giving him a voice even if he's not using spoken words.
Exactly.
That's amazing. What
Yeah.
about technology? Can that help with communication?
Absolutely.
How so?
For kids who might prefer talking over writing,
Right.
speech-to-text apps like in hack number 17 can be game changers.
Cool.
Alex could dictate his thoughts and ideas
Uh-huh.
instead of struggling to write them down.
Yeah.
It opens up a whole new world of expression and communication.
So we're removing barriers to communication.
Yes.
Letting Alex shine regardless of how he wants to express himself.
Exactly.
I love it. And sometimes it's about giving Alex tools to advocate for himself
Yeah.
when he's feeling overwhelmed.
Right.
What could we do there?
Personalized communication cards,
Oh, interesting.
like those suggested in hack number 59, can be really helpful.
How so?
Imagine a card that simply says, "I need a break,"
Mm-hmm.
or "Can you help me?"
Okay.
He can hand this card to a parent, teacher, or caregiver
Right.
when he's struggling to say what he needs.
It's like a secret weapon against meltdowns.
It can be.
I see how these simple tools can help Alex feel heard and understood.
Yeah. And, all these communication strategies work best
Okay.
when they're part of a predictable and structured environment.
Right.
And that's where routine and structure come in.
Routine, the holy grail of parenting.
It's so important.
But seriously, how much routine is enough?
That's a great question.
And how do you balance predictability with helping a child like Alex learn to adapt to change?
You're right. Too much rigidity can be limiting.
Yeah.
It's about finding that sweet spot between predictability and flexibility.
Okay.
Hack number 5 talks about using timers for transitions.
Okay, timer.
So imagine setting a visual timer for 5 minutes
Okay.
before it's time for Alex to switch from playing with his dinosaurs to dinner.
Got it.
This makes time more concrete and manageable
I see.
and reduces anxiety about the change.
So it's not about springing surprises on him.
No.
It's about giving him a heads up,
Right.
allowing him to mentally prepare for the transition.
Exactly.
Smart. What about those routine cards I keep hearing about?
Yeah.
Are they just fancy checklists?
They're definitely more than just checklists.
Okay.
Think of them as mini instruction manuals for daily tasks,
Oh, okay.
broken down into manageable steps.
Got it.
Let's say Alex has trouble getting dressed in the morning.
Okay.
You could create a routine card with pictures and simple text, showing each step.
Okay.
1, choose clothes. 2, underwear. 3,
Okay.
shirt. 4, pants. 5,
Mm-hmm.
socks and shoes.
It's like a visual recipe for getting dressed.
It is.
I can see how that would help him feel more confident and independent.
Absolutely.
But what about bigger tasks like cleaning his room? That can be overwhelming for any kid,
Right.
let alone a child with autism.
You're right. Clean your room can be way too broad.
Yeah.
Hack number 46 reminds us to break down those big tasks into smaller chunks.
Okay.
So instead of saying clean your room,
Yeah.
you can say, first, let's put all the dinosaurs back in the bin.
Okay, so one specific, achievable step at a time.
Exactly.
Setting him up for success, building on that momentum.
Exactly. And consistency is key.
Right.
Hack number 38 suggests using morning routine checklists.
Okay.
And hack number 51 recommends visual timetables in the bathroom.
Got it.
Having those consistent visual reminders
Yeah.
can make a huge difference in helping Alex stay on track
Makes sense.
and build those important life skills.
I'm really seeing the power of these hacks.
Me too.
It's not about magic solutions.
Right.
It's about understanding Alex's needs.
Yes,
Creating an environment where he can thrive.
absolutely.
What about when, even with the best routines, he just needs a break?
Yeah, everyone needs a break sometimes.
For sure.
Recognizing when Alex needs to step away is key.
Okay.
Hack number 91 suggests creating break cards.
Break cards.
Simple cards that Alex can use to signal he needs a break
I see.
without having to say it.
Oh, smart.
Helps prevent those moments of overwhelm from becoming a meltdown.
That's such a simple yet brilliant idea.
It is. When it comes to learning, we know that a lot of kids with autism, they really thrive with visual aids and hands-on activities.
Makes sense.
So let's think about Alex again, our little dinosaur enthusiast. Hack number 34 suggests using that passion for dinosaurs
Okay.
to make learning new skills fun and engaging.
Oh, I like that.
We could use those dinosaurs to teach him about counting, sorting, even geography.
So clever, turning his passion into a learning opportunity.
Exactly.
Are there any other hacks that use that idea of using his interests to keep him engaged?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Remember those visual schedules we talked about?
Yeah.
Well, hack number 45 introduces the first-then board.
First-then board.
It's a visual tool that connects completing less preferred tasks
Okay.
with something Alex enjoys. So first we work on a math problem. Maybe we count dinosaurs. Then Alex gets to read his favorite dinosaur book.
I love that.
It makes the task more concrete and motivating.
Yeah, it's all about setting him up for success.
Exactly.
Making those abstract concepts more tangible. What about when he's struggling to focus? Even with a cool dinosaur activity.
Well, hack number 31 highlights the power of spaced learning.
Okay, spaced learning.
It's about recognizing that focus and stamina can be limited.
Right.
So instead of forcing Alex to sit still for an hour,
Yeah.
we break down the learning into smaller chunks with regular breaks.
Oh, okay.
Maybe he works on a puzzle for 15 minutes, then gets to jump on the trampoline for 5,
Okay.
then back to the puzzle.
So we're honoring his need for movement and sensory input,
Exactly.
which helps him stay engaged in the long run. That makes a lot of sense.
It does.
Are there any other hacks that can help Alex with those bigger tasks, like homework?
Oh yeah, homework can be tough.
Yeah.
Organization is key.
Okay.
Hack number 96 suggests color-coded file folders for homework.
Color-coded.
Assigning a different color to each subject
Okay.
can make it easier for Alex to visually track assignments and materials.
I see.
Imagine a bright red folder for math,
Okay.
sunny yellow for science,
Yeah.
cool blue for reading.
It's like a rainbow of organization.
It is.
I love that. What about when homework gets frustrating?
Ugh.
How can we help Alex manage those feelings?
Emotional regulation is so important.
Right.
Remember those sensory strategies we talked about?
Yeah.
Well, they're not just for preventing meltdowns.
Okay.
They can also help Alex regulate his emotions throughout the day.
Interesting.
Hack number 11 reminds us about the power of deep pressure input.
Deep pressure.
So if he's getting frustrated with homework,
Right.
a quick hug or even a gentle hand massage
Okay.
can provide that calming sensory input to help him reset.
It's amazing how powerful physical touch can be.
It really is.
What about tools that Alex can use on his own to manage those big feelings?
Hack number 21 suggests creating a calm down jar.
A calm down
You
jar.
fill a jar with water glitter, maybe some glitter glue.
Okay.
And when Alex is feeling overwhelmed,
Yeah.
he can shake the jar and watch the glitter settle.
Oh, wow.
It's a nice visual and sensory experience to help him calm down.
That's such a cool visual representation of finding calm.
Yeah.
And I bet it's mesmerizing to watch. What about breathing exercises?
Oh, breathing is so helpful.
Right.
Hack number 40 reminds us to teach Alex simple breathing techniques, like belly breathing.
Belly breathing.
When he's feeling overwhelmed, taking a few deep breaths
Yeah.
can help slow down his heart rate, calm his nervous system,
I see.
and bring him back to a place of calm.
So we're giving him tools to be his own emotion regulation superhero.
Exactly.
That's fantastic.
And what happens when we're out in public?
Yes, the real world.
Are there any hacks that can help Alex navigate those often overwhelming environments?
Preparation is key.
Okay.
Before heading out, let's look at Alex's visual scheduling.
Mhm.
Talk about what to expect.
Right.
Social stories can be helpful too.
Yeah.
We can even make one about going to the grocery store.
Okay.
And remember that portable sensory kit?
Oh, yeah.
That can be a lifesaver when things get a bit too much.
So it's all about anticipating potential challenges,
Right.
giving him the tools to feel confident and prepared.
Exactly.
But what about those unexpected moments when a meltdown seems inevitable? Well, even with the best planning, meltdowns can happen.
Right.
And that's okay.
Yeah.
Hack number 89 reminds us to stay calm.
Okay, stay calm.
Use simple, closed-ended questions
Got it.
and avoid overwhelming Alex with too many choices.
Okay.
So instead of asking, what do you want to eat?
Yeah.
We could offer 2 specific options. Do you want a sandwich or soup?
So we're minimizing the cognitive load,
Right.
helping him navigate that moment of overwhelm. What about after the meltdown?
Good question.
Are there any hacks that can help Alex process what happened
Yeah.
and learn from the experience?
Journaling can be a powerful tool for reflection and self-expression,
Journaling.
even for kids who might not be great with verbal communication.
That makes sense.
Hack number 50 suggests encouraging Alex to draw or write about his feelings.
Okay.
It helps him process those big emotions
Right.
and maybe even identify patterns in his behavior.
It's like giving him a safe space to work through those feelings, become more aware of his own emotional landscape. Speaking of personal space,
Yes,
what about Alex's room?
his room.
Are there any hacks that can make his room more calming and regulating?
Environment is so important.
Yeah.
Hack number 47 suggests a white noise machine.
A white noise machine.
It can create a consistent, soothing background sound,
Right?
blocking out any distracting noises that might make it hard to relax or fall asleep.
It's like creating a little cocoon of tranquility.
I like that.
And while we're talking about sleep,
Yes.
are there any hacks for a smooth bedtime routine?
A predictable bedtime routine is so important for everyone,
Yeah,
especially for kids like Alex who thrive on structure.
for sure.
Hack number 93 reminds us to dim the lights,
Okay.
maybe read a calming story together,
Mm-hmm.
and avoid screen time at least an hour before bed.
All those cues signaling to the brain that it's time to wind down.
Exactly.
What about when getting ready for bed turns into a battle?
Oh yeah, bedtime battles.
Yeah.
Hack number 94 suggests a visual timer in the bathroom.
Okay.
A timer.
To help Alex stay on task during those bedtime hygiene routines.
Yeah.
Remember, visuals are powerful.
They are.
And if he's struggling to settle down,
Yeah.
a weighted blanket can provide that calming, deep pressure. It's about paying attention to Alex's unique needs and preferences,
Yeah.
trying different hacks and seeing what works best for him and your family.
It sounds like we're really talking about this ongoing experiment,
Yeah,
a collaboration with Alex to figure out what really works for him.
exactly.
And it's not about fixing him,
No,
but empowering him.
that's it.
I like that this whole toolkit idea is so empowering.
It is.
It shifts the focus from what he can't do to what he can.
Yeah, absolutely. But I can imagine it can also feel overwhelming for parents, right?
Oh, for sure.
Where do you even begin with 100 different things to try?
Right. Well, you don't have to do everything at once.
Okay, good.
Start with a few strategies that resonate with you
Okay.
and that you think might be especially helpful for Alex.
So maybe like 1 or 2 hacks from each category.
Yeah, that's a good approach.
Sensory communication routine and emotional regulation, and see how those go.
Exactly. And as you try these strategies out,
Right.
pay close attention to how Alex responds.
So like, is he calmer?
Yeah. Is he more engaged?
Is he communicating better?
Exactly. Let his feedback guide your choices.
It's almost like we're detectives,
I like that analogy.
checking for clues about what works best for him.
Exactly.
And the best part is there's no one right answer.
Nope.
It's all about finding what fits his unique personality and needs.
You got it. And embrace the journey.
Yes,
Celebrate those little victories along the way.
that's great advice. Any final thoughts or words of wisdom for our listeners?
I think the most important thing to remember is that
Yeah.
behind every hack, every strategy, every challenge is a wonderful, unique child
Right.
who deserves to be loved and accepted for who they are.
That is so well said. It's not about changing our kids to fit the world.
Right.
It's about changing the world to embrace them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Amidst all the strategies and to-do lists.
Yeah,
Remember to cherish those moments of connection with your child,
those are the best.
to see the world through their eyes,
So important.
and to celebrate the amazing person they are.
Well said. To everyone listening, thank you for joining us on this deep dive.
Yes. Thank you.
Into the world of autism parenting hacks. We hoped you found some inspiration,
I hope so.
some practical tips, and most importantly, a renewed sense of hope and possibility.
Absolutely.